Tip number 315 from the book 501 Contractor Tips. And this, of course, is dressing nice. And of course, we're in the area, or I'm in the chapter of developing better job site skills. And this is important. I've met a lot of people who aren't very intelligent. And I'm not saying that this is a form of unintelligence, but I've met a lot of people who aren't the sharpest tools in the shed, but they dress nice, they're well manicured, and their hair is always well done. And it gives you an appearance that you are smarter. I've seen it a lot of times. I know this one lady I've got to know over the years, and she's always her hair is always done. She has her makeup on most of the time, dresses nice. And but when you start asking her questions, she's gone. She's like, I gotta go, see you later. She doesn't want you to get too close to figuring out that she doesn't know that much. And it's an impression that we get. It's something that we do. Think about it. A man pulls up in an expensive car and gets out of it. He's well dressed, well groomed, and comes up and starts talking. This is a different impression you're going to get than someone who gets out of an old beat up truck. Their clothes are all stained. Maybe they got the side of their hair sticking up. They don't look like they've taken a bath in 2 or 3 weeks. You get a totally different impression. This is what I'm focusing on here. You don't have to be at the top of the best dressed, nicest car. You don't have to be at the bottom, worst car, stained clothes. But the closer you are to the top, the nicer you dress. And when I say nice clothes that are not stained, clothes that fit, and clothes that look appropriate, I remember I used to wear painter's pants, white painter's pants. They were cheap. I could get them, I think, for $10 a pair. And I wore them. But guess what? These things got stained after a while. You couldn't get them clean. If you put bleach in, after a while, the pants would fall apart. So if you bleached them to clean them, the pants weren't going to last. But they looked filthy. And I didn't care. I was working out on the tracks. And I remember people would come up and say, Greg, don't you have any pride? Don't you care about, I don't need it out here. I'm not out here to impress anybody. But this isn't the same. If you're working as a contractor for somebody, you want to look as nice as you can and keep this impression that you are a professional. And this is where a uniform comes in. I've known people, and I've even had it myself, you have your company name on your shirt or the individual's name on their shirt. I've seen this. I've seen people. I worked with a group of electricians that had shirts. And it was like once they had that shirt on, they were a qualified electrician. That's not the case. So you kind of see where I'm going with this. You can use this. This is something else you can use to your benefit. So use it. Don't ignore this one. If you can't afford nice clothes, then you got to take care of the ones you have. You're going to have to learn not to get as dirty on the job somehow. But keep your clothes clean. Present yourself well. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, try it. Get some nice clothes. Go out to the mall. Go somewhere, and you'll see people treat you different. Over time, you'll really get the feeling. I've done this before. I figured it out. It works.